Hello everyone, we are Group 7. Today we are going to talk about South Africa in the Rugby World Cup history. Our group members are JIAXI, ZIHAO, DONGJI, YILIN, TING. Now turn to the first part.
Okay, this is the first part about the South Africa rugby team. Firstly, formation and earlier years. The Springboks, that is this picture. The Springboks were officially formed in 1891 when South Africa under British colonial rule faced the British Islands rugby team. The name Springbok was chosen as a symbol of agility and speed, representing South Africa's nature category. Earlier on, the team became integral to South Africa's identity and rapidly gained prominence, winning major international matches and establishing themselves as one of the leading rugby teams worldwide. At the first, initially, the team consisted exclusively of white players, and their dominance on the field became a symbol of white power. Their first significant victory came during the 1906 British Isles tour, where they defeated New Zealand 4-2. Love this is the match. The second part, the impact of apartheid and the international isolation. Okay, as the places began in 1948, South Africa's international standing, including rugby, become heavily affected. The Springboks become associated with the white military government. The global community began boycotting South Africa's participation in international sport due to apartheid, and by the 1960s, the International Rugby Board (IRB) this banned South Africa from competing in global rugby tournaments, and the 1981 New Zealand tour saw larger scale protests, especially in New Zealand and the UK, against allowing the Springboks to participate. The period of insulation lasted for almost 2 decades. The third part, rejoining international rugby and the 1995 Rugby World Cup. With the end of pettities in 1994 and Nelson Mandela's election as president, South Africa rejoined the international rugby. The 1995 Rugby World Cup, hosted by South Africa, became a powerful symbol of unity and reconciliation. The final match against New Zealand was not just a sporting victory, but a policy victory. We can see that picture. The Nelson Mandela wearing a Springbok clothes handled the World Cup and take it up to the captain Francisco Spinner. The Springboks' victory in 1995 has seen as a triumph of the spirit of South Africa's newfound freedom and utility, showing how sports could bring a divided nation together.
Hello everyone, today I will be introducing three of the most legendary players in South Africa Rugby World Cup history. The first player is Francois Pienaar. He was the captain who led South Africa to their first Rugby World Cup victory in 1995. But his impact was far more than just rugby. Receiving the trophy from Nelson Mandela, Pienaar became a symbol of a united South Africa after apartheid. The second player is Brian Habana. He is known for his incredible speed. In the 2007 World Cup, he scored 8 tries, helping the Springboks win the title. In total, He scored 15 World Cup tries. That's a record he shares with Jonah Lumu. Habana is considered one of the best wings of all time. The second player is Brian Habana. Finally, ZIHAO. He made history in 2018 as the first black captain of the Springboks. Under his leadership, South Africa won both the 2019 and 2023 Rugby World Cups. Khaleesi's journey from growing up in poverty to lifting the trophy is the powerful story of resilience and hope. In conclusion, these three players are not just sports legends, they are heroes who represent the soul of South African rugby: leadership, speed, strength, and unity. Thank you very much.
Hello everyone. Today I would like to talking about South Africa's national rugby team, the Springboks. They are one of the most successful teams in rugby history. The Springboks have won the Rugby World Cup 4 times in 1995, 2007, 2019, and most recently in 2023. But for South Africa's victories are about more than just winning games. They are present national unity, racial reconciliation, and global recognition. In this page, let me briefly take you of the four historic moments. In 1995, South Africa hosted and won the World Cup for the first time. Nelson Mandela wore the captain's jersey, proof imaging of post Operation Unity. In 2007, they won again in France, defeating England with a strong difference and strategy. It showed the world that South Africa was a true remarkable powerhouse. Then in 2019, Clichy made history as the first black captain to win the World Cup. It was a big moment for Dynasty and the symbol of hope. And finally, in 2023, they beat New Zealand 12 and 11 in a dramatic final. They become the first team even to win four Rugby World Cups. Truly the greatest team in rugby history. So in the end, the Springboks legacy is not just about sport; it's about pride, unity, and progress. All right, thank you.
Okay, this part will talk about the current status of the South African national rugby teams, the Springboks in 2025. Let's start with their world ranking. Right now, the Springboks are ranked number one in the world. According to World Rugby, they will hold the top position since winning their fourth Rugby World Cup in 2023, a hug moment in their history. Next, let's look at their recent performance. In the 2024 Rugby Championship, South Africa finished second, just behind New Zealand, but they showed strong home victories, especially in their match against Argentina. And in March 2025, they beat France to 28 behind 25 in a friendly match with powerful defenses and fast counter-attacks. Now looking ahead, under head coach Racing Asumas, the Springboks are preparing for the 2025 Autumn Internationals and the 2027 World Cup. They are blending experience with yours, keeping their traditional strengths like sprints and defense, but also focus on speed and innovations. So young talents like Sanilai Nohamba are starting to shine. Will stars like Siakulis and Cheslin Kobe continue to lead. So in 2025, the Springboks are not just defending their legacy; they are also building a new future. Thank you.
Okay, our speech is over. Thank you for your listening and watching.